What is up, guys? It is Rondazel here, coming at you with another deck explanation. This is the mini-series that I started, I believe it was just at the beginning of this week, and it helps explain the basic combos and options that you have for some decks. And this time we're going to be covering my signature deck, Galaxies. Of course, this is with the Cyber Dragon engine to help push the rank 5 build. Keep in mind this is specifically for the rank 5 build. I might do an artifact build depending on what kind of feedback I can get from these videos. But as of right now, I'm just going to do the Cyber Dragon engine, um, mostly because it's the most efficient for me, and I don't necessarily like playing the stun version of that artifacts bring to the table. But you know, if you play the artifact engine, I don't blame you. I can understand that it can be useful, but me personally, I just can't use it. I don't know how to use stun properly when it comes to galaxies. When it comes to galaxies, I play for the OTK, as I've shown in many of my videos. Um, and this deck gears just towards that. So, without further ado, let's get started with the explanation. Galaxy Soldier, since its release, has definitely pushed this deck to its maximum potential, as it helps push your graveyard plays with the Galaxy Eyes and Galaxy Knight, rather than requiring to have a Galaxy Eyes with Trade-In and a Galaxy Knight and a Photon Thrasher or a Photon Sanctuary. It's just easy to pitch Galaxy Eyes, Summon Soldier, Soldier Effect, Search the Knight. This is the main combo that you usually go for to get into an instant rank 8. Usually, something that I do a lot when it comes to the Ensure OTK combo. If I open Foolish, Soldier, and Galaxy Eyes, then I Foolish a Cyber Dragon Core, or I could even open the Repair Plant instead of the Soldier, because Foolishing the Cyber Dragon Core makes this live. Soldier Effect, pitch the Photon Dragon, or no. Core Effect from Graveyard first, assuming your opponent has a monster on the field. Summon the Cyber Dragon from your deck. Summon Soldier by pitching Galaxy Eyes, search for the Knight. Before you go into your rank 5, you normal summon the Knight, summon back the Galaxy Eyes. Then you can go into whichever rank 4 you please. Typically, you're going to go into Nova, into Infinity. But you do have the options, well, I choose to have the options of Constellar Pleiades and Volcasaurus for obvious reasons. Pleiades in case you're up against something that, I don't know, Volcasaurus, I don't know. I guess it really depends. If your opponent has something with a lot of defense and it's in defense mode, or if it's face down, then using Pleiades will help out there. Volcasaurus, if it's like a big monster but it's in defense mode, and you just want to get in that burn damage. Either way, you can go into your rank ups with your rank 5s in the form of M7, Gaia Dragon, and Infinity. Normally it's going to be Nova into Infinity. Nova can summon back Cyber Dragon, assuming you have the targets in your graveyard. So that's always an option. Anyway, either way, you're going to go into one of these three, and your Prime with your Galaxy Eyes and your Knight. This is the typical OTK. Infinity ensures that the attacks do go through and that nothing stops your plays. Pleiades and Volcasaurus is just to get things off of the field. Normally going into Nova, a lot of people mess up and think that because it gets Solemn Warning, it means that it doesn't get the summon effect, but that's the main reason why I'm running the Cyber Twin Dragon, just in case, so I can fall back and I still have a chance to go into that OTK. If you're ever playing against Cyber Dragons or anything that uses Cyber Dragon Infinity, wait for the Infinity to come out before Solemning, because that way, not only did you get the Infinity out of their deck, out of their extra deck, so that way they don't soul charge the Nova and just go into Infinity regardless. Wait until the Infinity comes out, and if you have like a Bottomless and a Torrential, then don't worry, you are covered. But yeah, the main, like I've said before, the main combo is for one of your rank 5s and Prime. That's the OTK. If you say you go first and you have essentially the same hand, but first turn you can't attack, then normally the best play to go into is either Infinity or Pleiades and Hope Harbinger. This makes sure that you have next. This gives you 2 negates essentially. Hope Harbinger will negate any spell, and then Infinity, which is typically what you go into, will negate anything else, be it a monster effect, spell, or for some reason your opponent can play a trap during their main phase. Pleiades, if you're playing against Blue Eyes, I've recently been testing with Alex, aka Chaos. He's been playing Blue Eyes, and I've still been doing my usual Dark Magician and Galaxies. Going into Pleiades against Blue Eyes, if you know you're playing against Blue Eyes, this makes it so if they summon alternative on the summon, you just bounce it back to their hand, and they can't summon it again. Because summoning alternative via its effect is a once per turn deal. Another combo is using Galaxy Zero and Galaxy Cyclone in the graveyard. Galaxy Cyclone in the graveyard, it just says to target a face-up spell or trap on the field. It doesn't say your opponent's side of the field. So therefore, you can use Galaxy Zero to summon back either, say, a Cloud Dragon, a Wizard, or a Galaxy Eyes. And then you could Cyclone from the grave to pop it, and you would get your effects back. I don't know why I said Galaxy Eyes, because you'd probably want to summon the Cloud Dragon anyway, assuming that you have the target. Otherwise, you can just summon Galaxy Eyes, attack, banish, get its attack back, attack points back. Galaxy Wizard. Essentially, what a good combo would be is activate Zero, summon a Wizard, Galaxy Cyclone the Zero, make Wizard level 8, use Expedition, and then summon either a Galaxy Eyes or a Galaxy Soldier. These are your Expedition targets, always. I cannot stress this enough. These two should be your only targets. You never want to Expedition your Knight. You get nothing off of it. Sure, it has 100 more defense points than Galaxy Eyes, but Galaxy Eyes doesn't care about the stats. As long as it can be targeted, and as long as it can be not even if it's unaffected. Because if Star Eater were to attack a Galaxy Eyes can still banish itself until the end of the battle phase. Star Eater will just be attacking you directly. That's how that works. Another combo, if your opponent has a Exceeds on the field, and you go into Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon, you can take that Exceed, assuming that it works, and then you could overlay it into your Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. Also, when it comes to Cypher Blade, I think it's called? Yes, Cypher Blade. If you hero. If you use Cypher's effect and you stole a rank 8 monster, like a Felgrand that already used its effect on one of your monsters, let's just say for example, Cypher, grab your opponent's Felgrand and then overlay into Cypher Blade. Because it specifically states rank 8 Galaxy Eyes Exceeds. So, yeah. Something I'll end up doing, like I said before, is I'll be taking out 1 full armor for the Cypher Blade once it comes out in TCG, if it does, which it probably should. Probably will. But yeah. For optimal back row removal, pitching a Galaxy Cyclone with a Twin Twister is definitely useful. Pitching Galaxy Eyes or Core from either Twin Twister or Galaxy Soldier sets up a lot of your combos. Core, just in case your field gets wiped, you can summon a Cyber Dragon, or get the search with the Cyber Repair Plant for your Soldier or your Cyber Dragon, or even to recycle your graveyard, putting back Soldiers, putting back Cyber Dragons, or your Infinity combo pieces. Definitely helps out with extended combos. Maxi, self-explanatory. I'm kind of turning this into a deck profile just a little bit. In a way, you could edit the extra deck, so you could run, you could cut a Tachyon and Full Armor to go into the Seven Sins Engine. Seven Sins is a good card. I guess it would be more towards the stun variant that I would play it in, but you could definitely put it in any of your builds. All I gotta do is either run the Lancelot or the Giant Grinder. If you run both the Lancelot and the Giant Grinder, I would recommend using the Giant Grinder as the basic material. But yeah. Besides that, there's not much to explain. Soldier is the key card. Most of your other cards get you to it. Foolish, Repair Plant, Expedition, and Wizard. Wizard by itself, draw power and trade in. Just a lot of stuff. Satellite to your Wizard to your Soldier, trade in, Galaxy Eyes to your Soldier. There's a lot of things that get you to your Soldier. Soldier is the main combo piece for any deck that it's really run in. Like Cyber Dragons, it's the key combo piece. ABCs is kind of a key combo piece in a way. Chronomalies, it can be. So yeah. Soldier is your main playmaker, and everything else just kind of supports that. The main OTK combo is Galaxy Eyes Prime and Cyber Dragon Infinity. I cannot stress that one enough. But yeah, that'll do it for this time. I'll be testing out more combos, see what I can figure out. I am always experimenting with different cards, see what engines work, see what engines don't work. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Leave a like and a comment down below. I always take suggestions. If you guys do wish to make a suggestion, don't be afraid to ask. I'm very open. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe for future videos like this, and it's Zoran Dozel signing out. Peace.